Mm. I hate chloroseptic spray so much, but it works so well. Mm. Oh, that's delicious. Deliciously horrible. I don't know if you can even see. There's it's hot in there. Can you see that there's a candle in there? I guess so, kind of. Hey, you guys, how are you doing? Oh my gosh, my hair is a mess, like always. I have some hair oil in my hair. I've been trying to let it like sit on my scalp for a little bit, so it is not wanting to look so pretty today. But when does my hair ever look nice? I mean, honestly, unless I'm actually like doing my hair like never looks nice. I feel like I have very unruly hair. It never wants to cooperate. It doesn't ever look good. Hey, Cheaty. Um, mm, nah. I got my chloroseptic spray and I got my cough drops. Oh, can you see the candle in there? I remembered to put one in there. I feel like you can kind of see like the light of it a little bit, but like maybe if I turn the light off, then you would see like that it's glowing better. I'm gonna light this incense real quick. Oh gosh, that's bright. It's very abrasive looking. Uh-oh. Oh no, I don't think I lit it enough. Turn it like let me see. Like that way a little bit. See, I feel like that you can see the little tea light in it. Let me like this and I'll turn the light off real quick and see if that helps. Hello, how are you guys doing? I feel like my notifications don't go out right away or it takes a little while. Like I'll be on live for a little while before like people ever get in. It's weird. Like the delay is like really bad. If you guys are live watching, if you guys could like and share. Goodness gracious. I wasn't expecting that to be so smoky. If you guys could like tap the screen, like, share, do all those kind of things, that would be like really helpful because that helps to push out to. I feel like lately my views have the amount of people at first is like really, really, really low. And it's kind of discouraging, but what can you do, you know? Okay, let me see if this will help. Hold on one second. Let me see. Can you see now? You can see that it's glow. Oh, might be better if I'm in my chair. So you can see that it's like on, but I do. I need to get back into the algorithm. But see, I put it in there. Hold on, let me stand behind my desk and see what it looks like. Oh, see, like from behind it illuminates pretty well. I guess it's just not meant to be with the lights on, but I made an attempt. Hey Stacy, how are you doing? I'm feeling like not the worst, but not the best. We have another hurricane coming. So yay, exciting. They said that this hurricane Milton's gonna be pretty big. So I got it from Disney a very, very, very long time ago. I don't know. I got that probably in like 2020, I think. Yeah, probably 2020. I think I got it. How are you guys all doing today? What did you guys do all this weekend? It has been raining here nonstop. I live in northern Florida, so it has been raining here nonstop rain, like big time nonstop rain. And honestly, like I like the rain. I love the rain. Don't get me wrong. Like I absolutely love it. But like, I just know that we're gonna get dumped on so much when this storm comes. Oh no, I'll keep you and your family in my thoughts and prayers. Thank you. I mean, honestly, I've been in so many hurricanes. I just like, I don't like for the power to go out. I don't want to lose all my food. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just did like really big grocery shopping a few weeks ago. And I mean, like, when I say big grocery shopping, I mean like my Sam's cart was full. Like, you know what I mean? Like Sam's Club shopping. And honestly, like, I just don't want to lose all my stuff. Been working that overtime. Oh, I know. I miss that feeling. I kind of miss like that kind of stuff, to be honest with you. Working. I don't like working for somebody else. Like, I hate that. I hate that aspect of working for somebody else. Like, that like really drives me crazy. Um I just hate, like, I hate it when like you need something off and like they won't give it to you. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. Like, I have life stuff to take care of. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's the kind of stuff that like I hate. Oh, I hate being sick. I hate that too. This is like my, I've never been sick like this in my life ever. I don't know if it's something in this house that only I am getting sick constantly. It's always me. Um and it started around like, I don't know, sometime in February and March. I've probably been sick. I would say this is probably like my 7th or 8th time being sick this year. I never get sick. I never get sick like this. Um, I don't know. Well, my ex-friend apparently had paid people to do black magic spells against myself and my friends starting around the same time. So who knows? I mean, I'm constantly sick. I don't know. See, I would think that it would be other people getting sick other than me, and it's not just me. You know, or I mean, it's just me. Like, I'm the only person getting sick, and I'm getting it constantly. It's constantly in my throat. My ears have been clogged for months. Like, they'll get like a little bit better. The pain gets so bad, it gets in my jaws. My lymph nodes are swollen like really bad. Like, even just to touch them a little bit, it hurts so bad. Um, I keep getting styes. Every time I get sick, I'll get like a sty in my eye. I was starting to get one like right here, like on the tip. I have some really, really, really good strong sty medicine. So once I feel one coming, like I'll start doing like the eye drops and stuff like that. But like I have no idea of why I'm getting sick constantly, like all the time. All the time, all the time. It's really, really, really bad. My work is really good with medical accommodations and stuff and good benefits, so thank God for that. Oh, good, good. It's good to have those, like, really, really, really good benefits, that's for sure. I just hate, like, I remember, hi, Dolly. I'm feeling a little under the weather still, but I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging in there. When you guys come in and stuff like that, if you guys haven't hit the like button or shared yet, if you guys could please do that, that's really helpful for me. Um, what was I gonna say? Oh, I hate like when people have to like, we're all adults. I don't want to have to ask permission. Like, hi, can I please have a day off? I have to go to the doctor because my gynae hurts. Like, you know what I mean? Like shit like that. Like, I hate that stuff. I hate that kind of shit. I can't stand it. And then like when you have a child, like it's 10 times fucking harder when you have a kid. And then when you have kids, like it's always the wife taking off of work. It's never the husband, right? It's never the man. It's always the woman. And then if you have a deadbeat baby daddy like me, then it's just you. So when your kid gets sick and stuff like that, it's like, what the fuck do you do? You know, and then no one's going to want to keep you hired there if you're constantly needing to go home or leave or something like that. I did have I got these oh fuck. Oh, I thought I felt a sneeze coming at first and then it like went away. I did get these like shower steamer things that like help with congestion. And it's like eucalyptus and like menthol and all that kind of stuff. So that like has helped. Yeah, guys, tag your friends. Tag your friends. Get these people in here. Go like, hey, come in here. I'd tag them, but I'd look like a spammer. I wonder if I could comment and put at everyone and see if it'll work. Let me see. No, see, I think it has to be like maybe, I don't know. Can one of you guys comment that on Facebook? Have you guys ever seen that where it's like at everyone? Just put like at and then everyone. But I think maybe it has to be like a group, maybe not a page. I don't know. I haven't tried that. Do at followers. Let me try that. At followers. Some followers might receive. Oh, wow. Let me see. Oh, let's see if that works. I'm trying to figure out like these little hacks on Facebook. I'm so like out of it. Like I have some videos on my did it work? Did it work? Maybe it looks like it worked. Ah, look at you, Stacy. Stacy's so smart. Stacy's so smart. Hi, mommers. Mommers, did you make your group? Did you make your group? I'm very curious, mommers, about this. Like, oh my god, I'm very curious as to why my hair always stands up and sticks out. I have some like scalp oil in my hair right now, so I'm trying not to get all over me. I'm so out of the game as far as like how all these social media platforms work all the time. Um I've been filming some content here and there. I edited some yesterday when I was in bed. It should, I know, because of my page I'm trying to grow. Oh, okay. Hi Birdie. I'm feeling okay. I still have my cough drops and chloroseptic spray. It's been really helpful. One of my mod friends asked me when we are going to do, yes, do it. Do it. Even if you do it with somebody and do it like podcast style and talk about it and just like all that kind of stuff. I think that would be great. I'd watch it. I'm not huge into YouTube, but I'd watch it. You guys want to know one of the things that I actually do watch on YouTube? I will confess to you one thing I do watch when I find him to go live sometimes. There is someone on YouTube, and his name is Colorado Ped Patrol. And it's for I don't know how to say this without getting in trouble. PDF files. He catches PDF files and like sometimes he does live catches. The cops get involved. He's really good about keeping like really good records. He prints everything out. He has these people talk on through certain like chatting apps where he can't dispute it in court and stuff like that. Um so I do watch him every now and then, but I love TikTok. I'm not gonna lie, I love TikTok. I need to try and go live more. Just bad with what kind of content do you make, Stacy? I'm thinking commentary style. However, getting to know us too. What do you think? I think anything you decide to do is good. Even if you do like commentary and stuff like that, I think that's perfectly fine. I think that's perfectly fine, of course. I mean, I think doing it is like what you need to focus on more. It's just doing it. Doing something is better than doing nothing, I guess, you know? Um, what was I gonna say? Oh, yesterday I edited a few videos that I had recorded for TikTok. Like, what was it? A couple of them were at Target, and then one of them's at like Marshalls. I was like looking for like Halloween stuff or whatever. I found a lot of like Halloween clearance shit at Marshalls. I actually got a couple. really good containers. I got one at Target yesterday and I got one at Marshall's, and they were both on clearance for like $6, and they're good size like containers. And one of them's glass. It's like clear glass and it has all these like little black ghosts on it, which is cute because like many years ago I got some like that from Target where it was black or it was clear and it has like black like skeletons on it or something. I have two of those. And then I was at Marshall's the other day and it's a ceramic one with a lid and it's like Hello Kitty. It's like white Hello Kitty and then it has like bats and pumpkins on it or something like that. It's just a family page, everything, my medical journey, cooking, everything. Oh, okay, that's cool. I like that kind of stuff. I never do cooking lives. I cook all the time. I just don't ever do cooking lives. I've done like on YouTube, I've made like cookies and stuff and went live doing that, but not really too much. Really what I want to do is getting to know us and advocating by explaining and exploring content. That's a good idea. I think anything is better than doing nothing. And I honestly, when it comes to like YouTube stuff or like making content, I I'm so bad at doing it. I'm so bad at doing it. I honestly I hate doing content, which is so weird because like I can sit here live and I can just talk and talk and talk and ramble, but like when it comes to doing live uh or not live, I'm sorry. When it comes to like sitting down and like filming and like talking, I feel like my thoughts just go and leave. Like, Elvis has left the building and I just feel like I'm it, it, I'm blank. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I'm blank upstairs. And I have such like a hard fucking time. I'm not against doing content. I just hate for the amount of like time it would take me to do it, the payoff is not there for me to do it. If that makes sense. Like it's just not worth it for me to do it. Because even when I was monetized on YouTube before I lost my monetization for like absolutely no freaking reason, um I barely got any views and I would spend hours doing content and making it and editing it and stuff like that. And then I I don't make anything from it, but I know that like I have to grow in order to, you know, I don't know. It's just I just get like stuck between a rock and a hard place from it. And I'm not sure, like I did get can you get back can you get it back once? Yeah, you can get it back. I don't even know why I lost it. I honestly don't even know why I lost it. They said that I I don't even remember what they said I did, but they said I did something. I think it's because of the Casey Anthony video I made. And I used a news clip in there, but I should have been able to use it. I distorted the clip. I put multiple filters over it. I think I flipped it. I flipped the image around. I did all that kind of stuff. And it's still, you know, I think we're related. Uh, are we? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know who my dad. Well, I never met my dad, my biological father. Um, what was I gonna say? But they never told me why I lost it. They just took it away and then told me I could appeal it. And then when I appealed it, I made recorded a video and I said, um, I don't know which content it's on. If you guys let me know whatever it's on, I will remove it. I did not intentionally, try to break any rules. I would respectfully request to keep my monetization. And I said, like, again, just let me know which video it is. I'll be more than happy to remove it. And in the future, I'll make sure that I read over all the rules to make sure that whatever I violated, that I'll go ahead and fix for next time and make sure I don't repeat the same mistake, right? And when I submitted it, I had like 3 days left on it, and they told me that it was too late for me to submit my appeal. So I don't know what phone number I found. I should have saved it, but I actually got a hold of on a person on YouTube, and she was even trying to submit it for me. And she's like, "Yeah, you have over 48 hours left. I don't know why it's telling you it's too late." And she goes, "There's nothing we can do." And I'm like, "Of course." So I lost my monetization. So it really sucked. It was so hard for me to get monetization in the first place. And now it's like I'm just back at square one again. I'm just completely back at square one again. And it really sucks. It really sucks. I'm going to talk to my girlies and see where they are and go from there. I really don't care about the money. I just want people to understand. Yeah, no, I agree. Like getting the word out is the most important. I totally get that. You might have lost it because you weren't uploading videos or doing lives. No, I lost it in a time where I was doing stuff. I mean, that's the weird thing. I lost my monetization when I was being active. Um, that's what pissed me off. I really think it probably is that Casey Anthony video. But then I thought about it this way, like, okay, so if I earn my monetization back somehow, if I earn my monetization back, right? They never told me what of my old videos it is. It might not even be the one I'm thinking it is. So if it's not that, then if I leave my content up, which I have to leave my content up, if I leave my content up and it still violates something, then I'm fucked all over again. You know what I mean? Because they never told me what it is. I've tried to find out multiple times and they won't tell me. So I I don't know what to do. I think I'm like stuck between a rock and a hard place on that. Um, I just got into the TikTok shop though, which is kind of cool. So I need to make some videos about that. Hi, haven't seen you in a while. Hope you and your son are doing well. Thank you. We're doing good. We're doing good. Mason just went to bed not too long ago. Let's see. Are you friendly with any still? I'd love to. Oh, Aunt. Oh yeah, of course. I haven't talked to Aunt in a little bit, but we were texting like couple months ago. But it's hard to make content with someone that you're not close to. You know what I mean? Like he's in Texas and I'm in Florida. I love Aunt though. I miss Aunt. But oh, speaking of Aunt, I did get. Oh, it's not in here. It's in my closet. I did get uh I don't know what to call it. It's not a tripod, but it holds your phone or your iPad, whatever you want to record on, and it clamps onto your desk, and so you can do like a vertical type thing. I think I'm gonna start doing some card pulls for like horoscope kind of card pulls. I could do um like of like the month of whatever, like kind of like stuff like that. I could pull cards on like people or situations and the news and stuff and do all that kind of stuff. So I did get I don't know what to call it. I guess it's a tripod with a clamp, you know. Just seeing your live, I'll have to fix my notifications. Oh, no problem. Yeah, once you guys are coming in, if you guys can like and then like share or just all that kind of stuff or whatever, like that would be great. I may have said that wrong. I mean, so YouTube friendly. Oh wait. I try to be YouTube friendly. I think I understand what you're saying. I'm part of the membership group on YouTube for him. That's how I found Vanessa. I How did you I don't know if maybe people talked about me in there or what, but uh I know he has a membership thing, but I don't know if any of my content's in there with him. I've made content with him, but Please don't tell me you mean the defender of. I have no idea what you're. I don't know what that is, Mommers. When they're saying ant, they're talking about my friend Aphrodite. His name is Anthony, but everyone calls him Ant. He's a psychic. He's not a medium, but he's a psychic, and he's in Texas. He's in Austin, Texas. He's a very good friend of mine. Oh, an old video I made with him. Okay. Let me see. I was gonna say something and I totally forgot. Oh, but I want to do like card pulls on situations and like random card pulls and stuff like that. I just don't really remember like all I want to do off the top of my head, but I do have like a list. Um what else? I'm trying to think. Um Crap, I just had a thought in my mind. Anyway, but I want to do like card polls and stuff like that or whatever and like make content to actually put on my YouTube. And then if I make like short content, I can post it as like reels on YouTube. I can post it as reels on Facebook. And then also too, I can post it as um or well, YouTube's it's just short. I had to get all it's I have to get all this fucking together. It's blowing my mind. On YouTube, it's a short. On Facebook, it's a reel. And then on TikTok, it's a TikTok. But I do need to make a TikTok for my work stuff. I do have, oh, motherfucker, you spooked the hell out of me with all the activity that was going on in the house last night. Like, even my boyfriend was seeing it and he's like, huh? And I'm like, just don't mind them. They just want attention. Pumpkin just opened up the door. Come on, if you're coming. Come on, baby. Come on, mama. Do you want to come in? You can come in. I can't go out right now. No. No. Do you want to come in? I'm not going out, baby. No, you fat bitch. This chunker munker, I know what she wants. I already gave her num nums. She's had num nums twice today. I call it num nums. Her num nums is her wet food. I always give her wet food. If you guys have a cat, I learned something. I learned from TikTok that if you have a cat, your cats don't drink enough water and they don't get enough hydration from water, so it's really good to give them wet food because you get a lot of hydration in there. Normally back before this, I didn't give her num nums like as much as I do now. And I'll answer your question in just a moment, Victoria. um I found that out, and so I give her num nums at least twice a day, and now she's just so damn spoiled, and she just meowing all that. She always wants num nums, man. I'm telling you. But she doesn't gain any weight. She's so skinny. She's so skinny. She's always been skinny. How would you describe your mediumship? Like, how do you see spirits? Okay, so it's weird. The way I get things is like a case by case basis. Okay, before I tell you how I physically see them, how I get information, sometimes I hear it in my head, sometimes I see it in my head, sometimes I see it as like I'm reliving a memory and I'm seeing it in my head. Um, Sometimes I just feel it. Like I can just it's just like a feeling I get. Sometimes I don't know how to explain it, but sometimes I can like feel what spirits are saying. I don't hear it, but I feel what they're saying. Um, Sometimes it's through imagery and stuff like that. Like they put images into my brain, or it's like they make me think things that I wouldn't randomly think of. You know what I mean? Like it's just like that. Um, so it just depends. But as far as like seeing spirits, it really depends. It can range from clearly seeing them, like plain as day in front of me. Sometimes I see them in my brain or in my mind. Sometimes when I see them in my mind, they could be a silhouette. Sometimes I see them and they look more foggy. Sometimes I've seen them like in real life in front of me, and it's just like a really, really, really dark mist. Sometimes I don't see it, but I can just feel that it's there and I know where it is. And I just don't know why or how I know where it is. Um, Stuff like that. It's just the way I get information and the way I see things, the way I hear things, it's just so all over the board. It's like boom, 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 boom. It's like so many different ways. So it's just kind of hard. Like I said, it's like a case by case basis. It's really weird. You get that? I appreciate that. I mean, I know that what I do is hard to believe. You know what I mean? Like I even as a psychic medium myself, like granted, like I could tell that when someone's full of shit pretty quickly, but like when I hear that someone's a psychic or a medium, I'm like, oh, here we go. You know what I mean? Like even I do that, you know? And I know that what I do is very hard and unbelievable, but like I want to be able to uh y'all hear this fat bitch crying out here? I want to be able to share my gifts more. I want to grow. I just feel like for years I've just had a hard time growing. And I go through spurts of like doing content and then not doing content and then doing content and then not doing content. But I think the bad thing is that like I never recorded the things that I should have recorded. Like I never recorded private readings because I keep them private. You know what I mean? It's y'all's private readings. So I keep them private and stuff like that. So it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard. I'll get there one day. Hello, ma'am. Hello. How are you doing? You want to come up? Come on. You can come up. Come on. Here, I'll turn this way. Come on. Come on. If you're coming. There you go. You got it. Our mascot's here. Pumpkin's here. All right. Can I turn? All right. You comfortable? You good? All right. You're good. You want to say hi to everybody? This is my putty cat Pumpkin. Hey, per monster. I know. Okay, I'll let you sit in your spot. Go ahead. All right. Take up all the space you need. All right. I'm very skeptical, even though I do have a very similar gifting, but I can tell you're very gifted. You are spot on with not knowing anything. Thank you. I appreciate that. I understand skepticism. I get it. I have people tell me all the time that I'm demonic. I have people telling me that I'm against God, because God warns against people like me. But also, I know that there's parts in the Bible where God talks about uh, people that have gifts and that are seers. I think is what they refer it to. Okay, I guess you're getting down. They refer it as like seers or something like that. But I don't know where my gifts came from. I'm not anything of dark. I'm not a bad person. I'm a mom. I think like I'm not a bad person. I don't think I'm a bad person whatsoever. So for people to like when they call me like demonic and all that kind of stuff, it's just more annoying than anything. Um no, you're not being weird. I promise. You're not bothering me whatsoever. Um I'm not very confident to know. Honestly, like it just comes with time. It comes with time. With your reading the other night, I had chills. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Pumpkin went down. I think she's gonna go lay down in her bed. Yeah, she has a bed over here that I put for her in the corner. She has like one of those like puffed up beds with the sides, and then I put her Halloween blanket in there, and she likes to curl up in there. She was sleeping there in the corner before I woke her up and came in here. When I turned the light on, she lifted up her head and she gets Pumpkin. We call it mean mugging. Like when she's like looking at you, she like scowls so much, and I'm like, oh my god, calm down, girl, calm down. I hear voices sometimes, and I follow my yeah. That's pretty much how I started. Um, would it depend if the spirit wants to be seen? I think more of it has to do with, I guess, yes, that could play a part into it, but I think more of it is Pumpkin, leave that alone, please. Miss Ma'am. Good gravy. Hey, Mama Rooney, leave that alone. Getting into people's stuff. Okay. I think more of it has to do. Yes, we are going to do some readings tonight. I haven't even talked about it. I've been live for 35 minutes. I haven't even talked about the readings we're going to do tonight. I think more of it has to do with um, the amount of energy that they have. So I think that that's more of what it is. And then if they have enough energy, then they can portray themselves however they would like. Yeah, she's going to go lay in her bed now. She's taking a hard look at it. It's still your bed. I haven't touched it. I swear. I haven't touched it. She's like looking at me like, "What did you do to my bed?" I haven't done anything to your damn bed. Okay, let's talk about the readings that we're going to do tonight. Where am I from? I'm from Florida. I live in North Florida, but I was born and raised in Orlando, Florida. And I moved up to North Florida about a little over 3.5 years ago. Love it up here. Would rather live up here. Rather live up here. Okay, I think the readings that I'm going to do tonight, we're not going to do like the call-in readings tonight. We're going to do aura colors tonight just to give me like a little bit of a break. Even though I have to use my brain a lot, um, something we can get through a little bit quicker. I do still feel under the weather. I did still want to come live and stuff like that, but I do still feel very much under the weather. So I wanted to do that. Okay, so this is how it's done. I'm going to try to explain this the best I can because I feel like if I over explain, I'm going to make it very complicated, and I don't mean it to be complicated. Okay, so before you guys send any uh doll hairs or I love calling it roses from the Craigslist thing. I just think it's funny as hell. So it entertains me. So before you send any doll hairs or roses, okay, how I do aura readings is it is $3 a person. Okay. When you send your doll hairs, every person's aura that you want read, it's going to be $3. So say if you want say if my name is Maria and I want my kids Johnny and June to have their aura colors read, I would send 9 doll hairs. And then what I need you to do is I need you to write down the first name of every person you want read. So in the subject line of whoever you want your aura colors to know. So say it's your name, and then say if you have 2 children, or it's your name, your husband John, your kids April and Sunshine, whatever, and it's $3 a person. Please don't try to give me 20 people. Please don't try to give me 20 people to do, but just know it's $3 a person. And we're doing aura colors. I just need to know the first name of each person, and then I could do the aura colors. I'll put the payment information in the pinned comments. If you guys have any questions on the readings that we're doing tonight, please feel free to ask. I do not get annoyed. You are not going to bother me. I'd rather everyone know exactly what we're doing and there's no confusion. I do not mind repeating myself, I promise. I swear I'm not as mean as people think I am. I have been told that people think that I'm mean and abrasive, and I'm like, what? I don't think I'm mean or abrasive. I know I can be direct. Like, I get that. I know I can be direct, but like mean or abrasive? No. No, not mean or abrasive. Like, that's just not me. That's not me, honey. It's not me. So I don't know. Okay, I feel like I'm messing all this up now. Okay. I can repeat it in just a moment. Let me get my doll hair information. Okay. I'm the payment information is going to be in the pinned comments. In the pinned comments. Let me read the questions real quick. I'm sorry. You're new to all this. Yeah, no problem. The aura colors, I'm gonna let you guys go look up the aura colors. I don't like to be tainted with the knowledge of knowing. I don't want to know what the colors mean. So what I normally do, I'm glad that you guys asked this too, because I always forget to say it. I don't yeah, I'm 100% honest, very much so. Um, where am I going to read first? Probably PayPal. I normally read off of my PayPal list first. I normally do, just because with PayPal, sometimes I have to keep logging in multiple times, and they'll send me information to my phone. Like they'll send me a PIN number and stuff like that, because I have two-step on there. So doing the PayPal list and getting the more, I don't want to say bothersome, but the more steps, getting in and out of it. Okay, so just to repeat one more time, with the aura colors, what I need from you guys is however many people you want them done, it's $3 a person. And in the subject line of your payment, I need the first name of each person. So for example, four, if you want to know four people's aura colors, say it's you, your spouse, and you have two little boys, okay? Billy and Bob. And your husband's name is John and your name is Maria, okay? It would be $3 a person. So 3, 6, 9, 12. I had to think about it myself. So you would send 12 doll hairs. And then I need you to write down your first name of each person. So it would be, what did I say my name was? Maria, John, and then Billy's name, and then Bob's name. Okay? I hope I'm if you guys left the subject line blank, I'll ask you when it's your turn. But I have a piece of paper here so I can uh write down the names and stuff as I'm doing it. Okay, Clarissa, I'll be here, girl. I'll be here. I'll be here. Hi, Martha. Awesome, Mommer. Sounds good. Let me start writing some of this stuff down. It'll just make it a lot easier for me to do it. If you guys have like any ideas on like readings and stuff, like things that you want me to like pull cards on or things like that I could make content with, I'm always open for ideas and stuff like that. Like I definitely want to do some card pulls of just like normal basic like horoscope things like all the other people do and stuff like that. I don't read tarot cards. I read oracle cards. I do want to look into getting some more card decks, um, and stuff like that. Like I do want to look into that. Oh, I actually have an idea for a deck I want to look up. Okay. All right. Do you explain the aura colors and what they mean? No, I don't explain them. Just to repeat that. I don't know what the colors mean, and I don't want to know what they mean, because I feel like if I knew what they meant and I get to know someone's personality, I feel like I'm not going to organically see the color that's there. I'm going to see whatever my brain puts for them. You know what I mean? So I don't want to know what the colors mean, if that makes sense. Like I really just don't want to know what the colors mean at all. I feel like that's better for me to work more authentically that way. I just don't even want to know. So I don't even bother looking them up. Your girl is none the wiser of knowing what the aura colors are or what they mean. I mean. Mm. Oh, when your throat is like really sore and you're feeling sick, I don't drink regular soda. I always drink diet sodas, but like, oh, it like burns your throat. I feel like I'm like burning it and singeing it back. Like, take that, mother effer. Oh my God, my lymph nodes are so swollen. You can feel them both, like so bad. Oh, it sucks so much. Okay, let me start with my PayPal list. I'm going to start writing some down. So if you guys are wanting to get in on the readings tonight and you're not sure what readings we're doing, if you're just coming in and you missed it, please feel free to send me a message, or not send me a message, comment on here, and we'll get it back. Something's going on out there. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm just writing your guys' names down and stuff like that because it would be easier for me to do that. Okay. Okay, Mommers, it's supposed to be you, Mina, Beachcomber. I'm gonna write cucumber because I think it's funny. And yeah. Okay, and then let's see. Martha. Okay. All right, guys, I'm not ignoring you, I promise. Do you explain the cards? Like when I'm doing a reading, yeah, I do. Like I explain like how I'm interpreting it. Um Tarot cards, for me, like I do have a deck of tarot cards, I believe. And I think I have one in here somewhere. I don't really remember. I know I'm pretty sure I do. And for me, the tarot cards, I hate them. I hate them. I don't know what cups and wands and just I don't have the mental capacity to like sit there and remember all that shit. I just don't. I don't have the mental capacity um to remember like just because it's like all the same things to me. It's like 10 of swords, 5 of swords, 6. I don't care about the swords. I do better with oracle cards. I've never really tried to learn the tarot cards too much, like admittedly, but I just really have no desire. You know what I mean? I really have no desire. Anna, I got yours. Yes, I got yours. I'm actually happy you didn't use tarot cards on me. I mean, honestly, I really don't need them, but they're helpful. I'm not going to say I need them because I know I don't need them. I've worked for a very long time without ever even using oracle cards. Um, but I like using them a lot of times too because even for me, like I see things, I hear things in my head, I'm seeing things in my head and all this kind of stuff. But when I'm seeing it in cards in front of me, it's very helpful because it's like even I talk myself out of it sometimes. It's like, why am I thinking that? And when I'm thinking something very like opposite of what someone's telling me, or in a whole different ball field, right? And I'm seeing it in cards here too. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. It helps bridge that little gap of doubt that I always still have in my own mind, if that makes sense. Okay, let's go look over here. Okay. All right, just writing down everyone's name. All right, make sure. Yeah, tarot is a lot. It's just like a lot, a lot, a lot. I feel like just I think it would just confuse me more than anything. I'm not reading cards tonight. I'm doing aura colors tonight. I'm doing aura colors tonight. If you guys need me to explain the aura color things again, I will. Chidi put it in the chat. Aura color readings, they're $3 per person, and the payment methods are listed. In the subject line of your payment, if you could put the first name of everyone you want written. So if it's going to be you and two other people, say you and your name's Maria and your kid's Sally and Jill. You would write Maria, Sally, and Jill, and you would send $9. Just to make it like super, super, super simple. Okay. Latina, can you type your two names down here? Okay. And then okay, Skylyn. Skylyn, is that your full name? Where's Skylyn at? Is that your real name? That would be so cool. I love that. Okay, and we got Shayna. Let's see. Okay. Oh, that was no problem, Shayna. Not a big deal. I noticed. I didn't care. It's not a big deal. I promise. But I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. Okay. All right. Oh, girl, it's okay. We can be nosy. I don't mind. I don't mind. I like being nosy. That don't bother me at all. Okay, and Cameron. Hey, you know what? Honestly, I trust it. I don't mind it. Yeah, tarot cards are extremely complex. Like anytime I see tarot cards, um I I don't know. I kind of see it like you guys know like in the Iron Man movies and stuff like that where you see like all the writing and it just explodes in front of your face and like all those movies where it's like the numbers are just floating around. When I see tarot cards, it's like I'm like trying to read Japanese or something. Like I'm just like, huh? Okay, nope, that's not for me. Stage exit left. So it's just not for me. Reading tarot cards is not for me. I don't know any. I've seen runes before, but I don't know anything about them. I don't know anything about them. Now I will laugh anytime someone is throwing chicken bones on TikTok. I'm gonna fucking laugh every time. Every fucking time I'm gonna laugh. There is not ever a time I'm not going to laugh. I'm gonna laugh every fucking time. I just, I'm not gonna make fun of anybody else's gift or anything like that. But like when it comes to throwing chicken bones, that loses me every time. There ain't gonna be a way. If a message from spirit came through tonight, would you say it? Yeah, if I hear random things in my head, I do blurt them out. Yeah, the chicken bones. No, I know what you're talking about, like the Viking runes. I know what you're talking about. Have you ever seen on TikTok that people literally throw these like plasticky looking chicken bones? Like literally like plastic chicken bones. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. Okay, let's start on doing some aura colors. I don't know if I'm missing anyone. Let me look back through real quick and make sure that I'm not missing anybody. Okay, I got that on there. And then I just want to make sure I'm not missing anybody. I do not believe so. Okay, I think we're good for right now. Okay. Um let's see. I have my little list here. All right, the first person is Anna. Anna Banana. Anna, you are going to be first. You are there. Okay, yep. I just want to make sure you're here. Okay, I'm gonna not be looking a lot because I have to like when I look at people's aura colors, I just think of your name. I think of that person, and I see like a silhouette, and I'll just put your name on it, and I'll just see what shows up, and that's how it always works for me. So you're gonna see me a lot not looking. So don't worry if you don't see me looking. Okay, Anna. Okay, Anna, uh you have a lot of pink, but you also have a little bit of like you're all like pink and then you have a little bit of orange like on well, I'm looking at it that way. So on your left side, I have to swap it. On your left side of your body, you have a little bit of orange like around here and then most of it is pink. You don't really have too much color like around your legs, but like from your torso up, it's like you're all pink. And then you kind of turn into this like sherbety looking orange, kind of like a pinky kind of orange. And your pink is like a medium kind of like pink color. So you have a pink and an orange. And then Ben. Ben is all green. Like what is that green? Like a Kelly green, like shamrock green, like Kelly green. Okay. And then mommers. Okay. Mommers, yours is all white. That's all I'm seeing for you is just all white. I keep looking around because like yours too, like you don't have a lot of color. Like at the bottom, your color is down here, but then like after your like knees, it just kind of like fades. Um, I wanted to see if the fading was kind of like a gray or like a charcoalish, and it's not. You're just white. It's more of like a cloudy white, like a cloudy white. White. All right. It's a cloudy white. And then your second person, Minnie, I think, right? Am I right? Um, let me see. Your favorite color is magenta. I love magenta. My Hi Ruby. I would say my favorite color is probably olive green. Olive green is my favorite color. I love the like magenta purple. Mina. Okay, Mina, I'm sorry. Um like a magenta, kind of like purple. I love that color. And then I love a charcoal gray. But olive green is my oh, I always get hiccups. My favorite color. Okay, let's look at Mina. Mina is bright pink, very bright pink, bright pink, bright pink. So you guys are going to have to go look these up on your own. Yeah, you're completely white, completely white. You guys are going to have to look these up and uh I mean, you can tell me a little something. I'm not going to remember anyway, to be honest with you. I never remember stuff like that. My short-term memory is absolutely horrible. And Mason and I joke around that I'm going to have dementia by the time I'm 40. I'm 36. And since my short-term memory is so bad, we always make the jokes about it. But uh, Apparently, short-term memory is linked to emotional trauma. So I'm not surprised. I've been through a lot of trauma, damn it. I've been through a lot. Okay. Cucumber. Okay, like a mustardy yellow, like a mustardy yellow. And the reason why I try to let you guys know, like what kind of hue to, oh, nice. What kind of hue of the color, like, because I know that sometimes when you guys look up aura colors, it'll have like a bright pink or it'll have a dark pink or it'll have a dark blue, light blue. So I want to be very descriptive with the color that I'm seeing so you guys can like really, really, really pinpoint it down. I want to kind of give it to you as descriptive as I possibly can. Oh, that feels good. If you guys can all do me a favor, make sure you guys are hitting that like button, send a share, send it to your friend. Send it to your coworker. We'll have them come in here. You can hide, and I'll be like, "Fuck you" for them. You know what I mean? Like I can cuss them out. I got a lot of anger I can let out. Oh my god! You know what? I feel like I lost my calling because on TikTok there is people that go on there and deliver bad news, or you can pay them to like call someone and just like cuss them out and stuff like that. I have a lot of pent up frustration. I miss my calling because y'all, I could have people pay me to tell people some wild shit all day long. I'll call everybody and be like, guess what? You stink up the break room and your coochie stink. People can smell you and smell your sit down air when you sit down on your computer chair. I would say some wild shit to these people. Okay. All right, Kenya. Okay, orange. I don't know if I would call that like an, no, I would say more of a burnt orange. Let's do burnt orange. I don't want to call it an orange brown because it's not really necessarily a brown and more like a burnt orange. Burnt orange. Burnt orange. Okay. Martha. We're gonna do Martha. Social butterfly vibes. Totally get that. Okay. I'll tag my husband for you. Oh my god, Jeremy, if he comes in here, do you need help? Jeremy, are you okay? Have you been fed and watered today? Thank you, Stacy. I appreciate it. Yeah, the sit down air for some people is, y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean when the sit down air, okay? We all know what sit down air is. Yeah, Jeremy, blink twice if you need help. Please send a smoke signal. This is a safe space. You can send me a private message if you need help. I just want to make sure that you have at least eaten today. And Stacy did give you food and water. Oh, that's awesome. I love that. Is it normal for auras not to go towards your legs? I don't know. Most of the time, I don't know if it's just maybe how I see them. Sometimes people have them like all the way around. It just really kind of depends. All people, everyone's different. Kenya was very bright everywhere. Seeing it that way, so it's just kind of weird, to be honest with you. I guess another case by case basis, but like I don't have anybody to ask these things to, really. You know what I mean? Like I can ask Aunt some things. Oh my god, Jeremy is speaking, everybody. Jeremy is a real person. Stacy's man, Jeremy, good guy. Okay, blinking and smoke signals are on the way. Oh my god, Jeremy needs fucking help, guys. Who wants to house Jeremy? 2 meals at least a day, some watering. Jeremy needs help, okay? Jeremy, we're going to call in the National Guard, okay? I'm going to do a wellness check at least once a week on you, Jeremy. We're going to do a wellness check. Got to make sure you were getting fed and watered. Okay, let's do Martha. Martha, you are very like light blue. I would call it like a pale, like babyish blue. Now, see, Martha's goes all the way around. Martha even has it around her legs as well. So I'm not sure why some people's auras are more complete. But you know what though too? Some people's auras are lighter than others. Sometimes they're pale, sometimes they're like very bright. So I honestly I have no idea. Oh, I love that. I love that. Kenya's the wild child. I was always the wild child. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so Martha, are you in here? I know Martha's on my YouTube side. Thank you. I need help. Oh my God. You know what, Jeremy? Help is on the way, dear. And in the words of Mrs. Doubtfire, help is on the way, dear. Okay, Martha, you're in here. Martha, did you hear me? Your aura is very pale blue. I would say like oh my god, I love this. Yours is like a baby blue, I think I would say. Like a baby blue, like pale blue. Baby blue and baby pink were my mom's like favorite colors. Okay, I am the loyal, always the fighter. I could see that. I can see that. I can see you being a fighter, especially with Scientology stuff. Who was the defender ant person that you were talking about? Is that someone in that group that is no bueno? Because I'm being nosy. Never tagging Jeremy again. Jeremy is his own man, okay? If Jeremy wants to follow me, Jeremy can follow me. Jeremy is his own man. Only when you allow him to be. Jeremy is his own man when Stacy says it's okay. I cracked myself up. I'm turning beet red. You know what? Honestly, I really should use my lighting. I feel like it would look nicer if I use lighting. Especially my MacBook. My MacBook makes me look really red. Okay. Trying to get my iPad to work so I can chat on it. Need to have my phone free. Is your iPad giving you problems? How strong is your Wi-Fi to see all the colors over? I'm not sure what you're meaning, Victorious. Reformulate that sentence one more time and try it again because my brain is not computing. Okay, let's look at Lewis. Lewis. Okay, Martha's man. Lewis is purple. Lewis has dark purple and then he has some light purple more like in the midsection and then the legs. But Lewis is like dark purple and it kind of fades to like a lighter purple. So he has two. So dark and light purple. Okay, let's see. All right, Clarissa, you are next. You are next. Clarissa, you have mostly like a medium pink, like a regular medium pink, but you also have some red, and your red is like right here. You have some strong red right here. I would say like a bright red. I mean like fire engine red, and it's just all from like here to like here. So you have pink, like a medium pink, and then you also have that bright red. You're welcome, Martha. DOA is the person who caused a lot of division in the community. However, he had some mental health problems, and so it's confusing. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. How are you able to see auras without seeing them? Oh, what I do is I just think of the person. That's why I need their name. I think of the person and I put them on a silhouette, and I just think of them and I just see the colors. That's just always how I've tried to learn to do it, and I'm able to do it. I mean, I can talk to dead people without seeing them too. So, I mean, I don't know how I'm able to do what I'm able to do. I just figure out what worked for me. I know that everyone's different. Aunt did teach me a lot as far as like just telling me that I had to figure out what worked for me. And that's kind of like what I did. Possibly, possibly, mommers, possibly. Okay. Sorry, I had to read this really quick. Okay, let's do Carly. Carly is also white, but the white is a little sparkly. I wanted to call it iridescent, like maybe not iridescent, like sparkly white. Not really bright sparkly, but just a little sparkly white. Like not sparkle, but sparkle. You know what I mean? Okay. Okay, we have a sparkly white. And then Cami. Is Cami the one that's passed? Because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to see it. Right, but usually aren't you usually with the person they're trying to get through? It just every situation is different, truly. Every situation is different. Not her calling you, then vampires from Twilight. Oh man. Someone's making something. I can smell something. That smells like bacon, but it's not bacon. Okay. Um, Cami is like a pale blue, but very, 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 very pale. Very pale color. I feel you went dark when mentioning. No, you're fine. I had to think about it for a minute. I could always like pull cards on the situation and stuff like that. Yeah. And then if we're like talking about it and stuff, I can tell you like what I feel and what I pick up. I just had to think about it for a minute. My brain is just I feel like my brain cells are very low tonight. Okay. So we have very, very, very pale blue. Okay, Gavin. Gavin is mostly yellow. Like more of like a banana-ish kind of yellow. So like not like bright yellow, but like a good solid yellow, like a banana yellow. I guess me personally have to physically be with a person and their energy. Yeah, everyone's different. I mean, the way I know that I could see aura colors on people and not have to see them is when I would talk to people sometimes, I would feel that their aura was a certain color, or I would be talking to them and then I could just like I picture them in my mind and I could see the aura color on them. So what I started to do is I started to realize that I didn't have to physically have the person in front of me to see their aura color. Hey Lou, how are you doing? I hope you're doing good. Girl, I got sick again. The coven is working hard against me because I'm here with my chloroseptic spray and my freaking cough drops. The Kevin's working. Oh my God, I have to send you a text. Let me show you this shirt that I found yesterday at Marshall's. And actually, my boyfriend found it and he goes, oh my God, it's the Coven. Hold on. I'm going to send you this picture I took at Marshall's yesterday and I was laughing. It's like a sweatshirt. All right, I sent you that text. Hopefully you see it. But I just realized that I didn't have to have the person in front of me to see the aura color or anything like that. And then I started practicing seeing them, like picturing and thinking about a person and like thinking of their name, and just like I needed to like put a body to the image to like hopefully make that help. And then that's how I started developing to see aura colors for people that I don't actually physically have in front of me and seeing them in front of me. Hold on, let me send this. I'm live right now and Lou came into my live, so I was mentioning that I took this picture yesterday and I forgot to send it to you guys. Okay. All right. My apologies. I'm just new at this. No, you don't have to apologize. Didn't mean to. No, you're not derailing me. You're fine. I go off on these tangents all the time. I promise. Anybody that's been here for a while knows that I'll start to do readings and then I'll just go off on a tangent and then I'll start to do readings and go off on a tangent. Okay, let's do Brock. Brock. Brock is very dark green, kind of like a pine, like pine green, like dark green. It makes me think of the Christmas color, like pine. You know what I mean? Like a pine green. Okay, someone else just paid me for readings. Who was it? Was it you, Stacy? Okay. Hi, Geraldine. How are you doing? That was cool that she saw those colors in you. Wait, who has rare colors? Which colors are considered rare? Because I don't know. I don't know. I don't look it up. I'm very bad at that kind of stuff. Oh, it's extremely fitting. I don't know if Lou's still in there, but hell yeah. Hell yes, it is. It was you, Stacy. Okay. No problem. All right, let me write down your names, Stacy, real quick. I will write down your names real quick. Oh my God, you're allowing Jeremy to know what his aura color is? That's very nice of you. Oh my gosh, poor Jeremy. Pear. Oh my gosh, poor Jeremy. Okay. Oh my God, when I was in high school, there was this boy that I used to think was so hot. And his name was Jeremy. And he was one of my like softball coaches, not for my school, but like you can play little league up until like the age of like almost 16. And when I started high school I was 14, so I was still in little league, and then I played for the school eventually too. And oh his brother went to my high school. I am still friends with his brother on Facebook. I've seen Jeremy on Facebook being tagged in his brother, so my friend, his brother's Facebook, and that man looks fine. Oh my God, he still looks so hot. And I just remember when I was in high school, like, because he was like in his really early 20s, if anything. He wasn't that much older than us. So I just remember like, oh, And he loved me because I was always a very, very, very good player. Um, and he would he's like, I need you to go out there and make something happen because we're gonna lose if it doesn't. I'm like, I got you. I got you. I'll go make business happen. Not put the ball over the fence. So whatever that man told me to do, I was gonna do it, damn it. He was so cute. Okay. Orange and pink is a rare combo. Oh, that's cool. Look at you. Look at you being special. I love that. Yes, it was very nice of Stacy to include Jeremy. It was Stacy says she's nice to Jeremy, but I don't know. I don't know. I'd have to call Jeremy and be like, listen, okay, is everything okay there in the house? Okay. All right. Let's do Latina, you're next. You're next. So Julia. You're very red, but very like a crimson red, like a I guess is crimson red almost like burgundy, but not really. Like a very deep, deep your government name. I had to think of your government name to put on there. It's helpful. Okay, so yours is like a crimson red. Not exactly a burgundy, but like a crimson red. Hi, Tortuga. Oh my God, I haven't seen you forever. Granted, you haven't seen me online in forever either, and that's my fault. That's my fault, damn it. Okay, Cameron. Okay, Cameron's got a little combo going on here. I see some red, or not red, I'm so sorry. Lord have mercy, Vanessa, get it together. I see some yellow here on one side, and then he's got some orange like down below. Like part of the body here is like yellow, and then down below, like around his legs, he's orange, and then he has green. I have seen multiple colors on people. Most of the time it's like two. I don't really get three all that often. So Cameron has yellow around like this side, and then he's got orange on the bottom, and then the other side is green. So he's got yellow, orange, and green. And green. Okay, where is Sky Lynn? Sky Lynn, you didn't, I don't know if you told me, but you did not tell me if that was a real name or not. Because if it's real, that's fucking cool. I like it. I love Jeremy without even meeting him too. I feel like Jeremy is a good sport. He's blinking all right. Oh, you're right there. Skylin. Is that your real name, Skylin? Did you really get it is your real name? That's so cool. I love that. I used to think like one of the prettiest names was Cheyenne. I used to think that was such a pretty like southern girl named Cheyenne. But Skylin, that's really pretty. Okay, Skylin, let's see what your color is. Okay, Skylin, you're pink and then purple, but your pink is a very, very, very pale pink, and your purple. Lord Jesus, please help me be able to talk. I cannot talk. I get very tongue tied very easily because my mouth and my brain go so fast. It can't keep up. Your pink on this side. So if you're standing here, it'd be your left. So your left, well, no, that's on right on your screen. Okay, yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it this way because that's how you guys see it. So on your left side, you have a very pale pink. Very, very, very pale pink. Like pale, pale pink. Uh and then which I don't know what color I would call. Not even like baby pink, but like pale pink, like French nail color, pale pink. And then on this side, have very dark purple. Not exactly like an eggplant, but like a dark violet purple. So you have pale pink and a dark violet purple. Pale pink and a dark purple. Okay. All right. Our kids are in here laughing as well. LOL. They are excited to see their aura colors. Oh, that's so awesome. That is so awesome. Well, hello, Stacy's children. Are you guys okay too? I heard that Jeremy might have. No, I was kidding. Are you guys? Do you want to come stay with me? I'm a good mom. I'm sure your mom's fantastic. I'm sure Stacy's fantastic. Well, Stacy, I might just send mine to go be with you a little bit. He needs some kids to play with. I feel so bad for Mason because like he's not an only child. He has two older brothers and he has two younger siblings that he does not even barely know at all. And he has two older siblings and he has no contact with any of his siblings. And there's no kids in the neighborhood that we moved to. He had all of his friends were at our old neighborhood. And I might just send him your way. But I feel bad because there's like no kids around. There's no kids around. You need to take Stacy's kids. So you know what? Maybe Cheaty over here on YouTube has a very good point. Maybe I need to take Stacy's kids because her and Jeremy need some time together. So maybe I can take the kids, for like a couple weeks. I'll take all the kids. Don't worry, they'll have a good time. I don't like to do bedtimes. As long as the kids are good, I let them do whatever they want for the most part, as long as they're not being too wild, too loud, or doing anything they're not supposed to be doing. As long as everyone's on the straight and narrow, then I'm cool. Let's have fun. Let's party. You guys want brownies and ice cream and then have some candy later? Fuck yeah, let's do it. I don't care. You want pizza for dinner? All right, as long as you're fed. Uh, chocolate milk. Mason is obsessed with chocolate milk. That boy has Nesquik every morning. Chocolate milk galore. Tell the kids I said hello back. We have a good time. My kid said, "Are you guys going on vacation?" I like to think that my house could be a vacation. Okay. All right, let's do Shayna and Tim, and then we'll do Stacy and the family. I've won them over. I mean, I have rules. I do. You know what's really funny is I always say I'm actually a very strict parent. But I don't have to like put it this way. Like I don't allow bad behavior. I don't allow mistreatment of other people. I don't allow kids doing what they want to do, as long what I mean, like if they're doing something they shouldn't be doing. I definitely am no nonsense when it comes to that kind of stuff. But as long as, like, for me, I feel like as long as the kids are well behaved, they're not being too wild and loud, they're respectful, please, thank you, yes ma'am, no ma'am, yes sir, no sir. I think that as long as everyone's eating, everyone's happy, everyone's being kind to each other, kind to themselves, no one's causing problems or anything like that. I let the kids do whatever they want to do. You know what I mean? Like I let them have plenty of rope to have a good time. And once kids are not doing what they're supposed to be doing, I'll take that rope right away. So I mean, with Mason, I just really don't ever have issues, but that doesn't mean that I don't check up behind him and stuff like that. Like he knows, like I look at every website he sees, every text message he sends and stuff like that. Like he knows, he knows. Mason right now has straight A's. He's trying to hold on to those. He's got like a couple grades that are like right on the cusp of getting, if he goes down a couple points, like he'll get a B. And he's like, I'm trying to get straight A's. I'm trying to get straight A's. And I was like, no, you can do it. You're smart. I mean, he applies himself. He studies. He does what he's supposed to do. He's very, very, very good. Now, I will say that if Mason, like, I try to spoil Mason as much as I can. Mason asks me for nothing. This child doesn't barely ask me for anything. And so I try to surprise him with things. I like to do things for him, stuff like that, right? And if he was not doing good, if he was rude or disrespectful, if he wasn't applying himself in school, if he was doing any of those things, trust and believe that boy would have a problem. But I mean, I just really don't have a problem with him. So, okay. Shayna and Tim. Where's Shayna? Shayna is on. Oh, I feel itchy. Shayna, I feel like you're on Facebook. I'm trying to remember everybody's names. Why haven't I seen any ghosties lately? I have always been sensitive and now it's gone away. Um, it just has to do with energy. It can fluctuate, it can go up and down. Oh no, Shayna's over here. Um oh my god, wife swap. We should wife swap. Oh my gosh. That'd be so funny. Stacy and I wife swapping. That sounded very different than how I meant it. What I meant was like the old school show wife swap. I just very much realized how it sounded, what I was saying. Whoopsies. Um, your kids just finished with all A's and B's. That's so awesome. That is so awesome. That is so awesome. Yes, we have very, very, very good kids. I want like even when I had my older stepkids when I was with their dad, like, I always wanted the kids to like have a good time and stuff like that. But my two older stepkids, when I tell you, heathens, heathens, ungrateful, gimme, 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 very entitled. Ever since they hit sixth grade, both of them, I remember sixth grade, they hit sixth grade and they just completely stopped doing any schoolwork. They wouldn't do any homework. They were stealing. They were trying to run away. And I was very much like I was the only one in the whole entire family that wanted to hold the kids accountable for their actions. Their mother didn't, their stepdad didn't, their grandparents on their mother's side didn't. My ex-husband wanted to be their best friend, didn't want to be their father. And his mother, those kids could have killed a litter of puppies and she would have still thought that they were God's gift to, earth. And oh my God, they're so innocent. And I'm over here with Mason, like, no, this isn't acceptable. Like, this is not okay. Um, so yeah. Yeah. So me and Mason ended up hightailing it the fuck out of there. And ever since I moved away, my ex-husband has been pretty much a complete deadbeat. And now looking back at it, I honestly can't. I'm not surprised because, like, when we were together, he wasn't really involved. I was one of those people that you would call a married single mother. um, so he wasn't really involved. And then when I removed me forcing him to do things out of the equation or fighting with him to get him to do things or having to be the bad guy to get him to take care of his own responsibilities as a father or even yelling at him or getting in arguments with him because of his lack of wanting to actually be a parent, and all that kind of stuff, then he completely has like removed himself. He'll text Mason once, maybe every, I don't know. The last time he heard from Mason was or Mason heard from him was in April, and we are in October. And I think it was like around like April like 7th or 14th or something like that. It was like in the first couple weeks. So, yeah. So April, May, June, July, August, September, October. So we're going to hit 7 months soon. So before that, the longest time that he hadn't contacted him was probably about 6 months. So we're hitting a we're hitting a new record. This is why our world is scarier because people and parents are not being held accountable for their actions. I'm sorry you had to go through that. You and your son don't deserve that. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I am very scared for this world too. It's like no one wants to be accountable. Um, I don't want to go off on a tangent, but I'm really sick of our justice system allowing. I personally feel like we need to have a lot harsher penalties for certain things. We have career criminals for a reason because they go to jail, they get a little slap on the wrist, and they go back out and they do the same thing again, or they do worse. We have serial rapists. You know what I mean? Like, to me, I don't think there is reform. I might ruffle some feathers by saying this, but I'm sorry. I don't really care. This is my opinion. There is no reform for let's call them grapists. There's no reform for these people, and there is 100% no reform for PDF files. There is none. There is none. Through complete facts, we have all learned that those people, those two particular groups of people, grapists and PDF files, will never do it once and then be like, I felt bad. That wasn't for me. I'm never going to do it again. That does not happen. That's why we have rapists that get let out in the streets and they do it again and then they end up taking someone's life, or they just do it to multiple other people, or we have PDF files and they do it repeatedly. It is very, very, very bad. I personally feel like when it comes back to that stuff, if they wanted to bring back public hangings or just get rid of them completely, under the jail, under the prison, I don't care. I don't think that we should have more women and children being victims. That's just what I feel. And sorry, not sorry when it comes to that stuff. I have very, very, very strong opinions about those things because I've seen it, I've lived it, and I know that there's no reform for these people. Absolutely none. That is scientifically proven fact. I agree. Oh my goodness, I had no idea you went through a trauma. I know I advocate for children first and foremost and always, period. I agree. I've went through a lot of trauma in my life. So a lot of it I feel like I block out. I don't really want to bring it up right now, but I mean, I would talk about it. I'm not afraid to talk about it. I wish that more people talked about it because I feel like the amount of women that are actually willing to talk about it is such a small fraction of the amount of women that things like that happen to. The same thing with children. I truly do not believe that there is any reform whatsoever for a rapist, but especially a PDF file. If you are a PDF file, done. Bye. There is nowhere in society where that person should ever fit in ever again or ever be allowed around children. And they are 85 or over 85% rate of doing it again. It's over 85% that they're going to do it again. So sorry, I'm not willing to hope that the 15%, and I don't even think it's 15%. I would think that ratio is probably too high. I would think that I'm not willing to sacrifice women and children over a PDF file or a rapist. I'm sorry. Under the jail, directly under the prison. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Do not have time for appeals. Do not, absolutely the fuck not. When it comes to children, as a mother, and even just as a person, I don't fucking play when it comes to kids. I will protect mine. I will protect yours. I will advocate for mine. I will advocate for yours. Children are off limits and to be protected, point blank, period, every time, all the time, 24/7. don't play that game. I am the mom where if you are even remotely speeding through a school zone, I will pull my fucking window down. I will cuss you the fuck out. I cussed out a police officer a couple years ago. And I was like, I was at a red light and he was at a red light and he came flying up. I watched him do it and I rolled my window down. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing? And he's like, you need to mind your business. And I said, this is my business. I'm a mother. My child goes to this school. It's my fucking business. And y'all, if y'all know me, I back the blue. Like I've been a badge bunny for a very long time. Okay. My current boyfriend is not in law enforcement, but I've been badge bunny for a very long time. I love the cops. Okay, I just love them. I think it's the uniform. But so I very much respect people. I respect the police, right? I back the blue. But I cussed him out. And I remembered his squad car number and stuff like that. And I was like, how do you think your sergeant or your lieutenant would feel knowing that you flew up into a school section? And he's like, I'm sorry. And I'm like, pay attention, do better. You're the example. And I was like, have a good day. And I rolled up my window. So listen, when it comes to kids, like even my boyfriend will tell you, my boyfriend does not have children. And like even when him and I were first dating and stuff like that, like we'll go through school zones and stuff like that. I'm like, be careful, watch out, like I would always tell him, like, because people, especially people that don't have children, they don't think about children. You know what I mean? Like uh everyone's so much in a rush to get to work in the morning. Well, there's children trying to get to school. It's dark outside. Watch out for people in the street. Watch out for fucking kids. It's not that hard. Children should be protected at all times, every time. Point blank, period. No ifs, ands, or buts. Children are off limits. Children are to be protected. And I'm the type of mom where I'll take care of my kid, but I'll also take care of your kid. I very much believe in it takes a village sometimes. So it's very much one of those like situations. Okay, now that I went off on a tangent, yes, I advocate for children 100%. Absolutely 100%. I will always advocate for children. I do not play any games when it comes to children. Oh, I think that they should be castrated as well. I'm 100% with them being castrated, but there are other ways to hurt children even if they're castrated. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to take it a step above, and I'm okay with firing squad, public hanging. If you hurt a child like that, you're done. Done. There's no reform. There's no chances. There's no nothing, because every time one of those types of people gets let back out into society, we all know there's going to be another victim. Why should people hurt because the laws want to give them chances? Well, we've found out for the last few hundred years that chances there's too much, too many chances. There's too many chances. I don't like these chances. I do not like these chances. They can just go. That's just my opinion. They can just fucking go. They can all just go. Oh, I don't know a lot about the kids in Scientology stuff, but I could just imagine. Like literally, I could just imagine. Oh, it burns so bad. Oh, it doesn't burn as bad, but it still burns. Yikes. Okay. Let's go back. Okay. Shayna. Oh, Sharon. Okay, so yours is like a medium blue, but it also kind of turns into like a darker blue. So you have like mostly medium blue, like from here all the way here, but then you have like darker blue when it comes to the bottom. So you have like a medium blue that turns into a dark blue. Medium to dark blue. Okay, and then Tim. Okay, Tim is very red, but it's not like a bright fire engine red. It's more of like a orangey kind of red. I don't know what color to compare that to, but it's like an orangey kind of red. I don't know what color to call that. I'm trying to think of like what an orangey red would be, but I can't really think of anything right now. Okay. Oh my God, Stacy, I'm so sorry. I forgot you and your kids were here, and here I am talking about PDF files and Grapist. I greatly apologize for that. I do say that my stuff's not for kids. I totally forgot that you and your kids are there. Earmuffs, children, stranger danger, all that kind of stuff. Okay. Um, let's see. Okay, Stacy. Stacy, we're starting with you. We're starting with Stacy. Okay, Stacy, you have a color combination I'm not really used to seeing. You have gold, like around here. You have some gold, like from your head to your shoulders. You have gold, and then you have purple. Like a violety, but not like a dark violet where it doesn't look violet, but like a blue blair, a blueberryish violet purple. So you're like gold and then you have purple. I've never seen that color combo, I don't think, on anybody. So you're really gonna have to look that up. You're fully aware of all that stuff. Okay, kids. I'm just making sure. Okay, so you have gold and then purple. Okay, Jeremy is all green, but it's like a lime green. Lime green for Jeremy. Lime green. Okay, and then Jeremiah. I love that name. Jeremiah. Jeremiah, you get your butt in this house right now and you wash your hands before supper. Like that's what it reminds me of. um, I think you can just kind of Google it, mommers, and you should be able to like see some aura color like charts and stuff like that. I don't ever go to look them up, but that's what I would do. I would go to Google and then hit images and then just type in like aura colors, or you can type in the aura colors and your color, um, and all that kind of stuff. Okay, Jeremiah. Now I'm gonna think if Jeremiah was a bullfrog. Okay, Jeremiah is orange, and he has a little bit of lime green on him as well. He's mostly orange, and then like on the side here, he's got a little bit of lime green. So he's orange and lime green. And his orange is like a very stereotypical like orange color. Okay, Emily. Oh, I love the name Avery too. Oh, Emily is such a cute girl name too. I always wanted to have a little girl, and if I had a little girl, I had two names that I was going to use. I was either going to use the name Ireland or Ivory. Um, those always were going to be my girl names. I just didn't have a girl. So, oh, side note, I was walking through Target the other day with my boyfriend, and I was looking at all of like the little Halloween books and stuff like that you have for kids, and it just made me think of like how I used to have all of those for Mason. And granted, like he's not even 13 years old, but and I'm not ready to be a grandma anytime soon. But it just makes me think of like I can't wait until one day he has kids because that baby is going to be the most spoiled baby you are ever going to see. And like I want to take care of this baby so much. I don't even have them yet, but I already love them, and they don't even know it yet. But I know they're in somewhere, in some there's some woman, some young girl is gonna grow up and have the eggs to my grandbabies. And I want to make sure she's taken care of. She's got a good happy pregnancy. She's fat and happy. Girl, you want brownies, you want cake, you want an apple strudel. Like you just call your mother-in-law and I'm gonna fucking make it happen for you. I just want to hold the babies. I want to take care of the babies. I want to be their neighbor. I have this whole thing. I want to buy a piece of, listen, I need to be uh famous on like social media enough where I can just make really good money. Because like I would never be too big for my britches and I would still just be like a normal girl. But I just want a nice, good little size of property, and I want to have my house, and then I want to have Mason have a house on my property. Okay, then we could just drive golf courts. Oh my god, golf carts to each other's places or something, or like maybe we can have the houses close enough, and then like we could share a big outdoor like pool or something. And oh, excuse me, I just burped out of nowhere. I'm such a pig. Um, and then uh his kids can have like a room, at my house. And I can't wait to have character jammies. I need him to have a little girl because I never got my own Disney princess, and I need him to have a little girl so I can have my own Disney princess and all that kind of stuff. Oh my gosh, mom, you guys are so similar. But you're so lucky because you had lots of kids and I only got to have one, and it makes me so sad because like I just honestly like if I even start to think about the day that Mason isn't in my home every day, I'm just gonna cry. I'm just gonna sit here and start crying. And I never, I'm very thankful for the time that I got to experience, but I miss the character jammies. I miss all the cute stuff for kids, for little ones. And I just miss that so, so, so much. And I feel like it just went by so fast. And I never truly got to enjoy it because the person that I was with made life very miserable. And I was not happy. And I was not this happy me. I was um, a very hollow shell of a person that I am now. And just want to live it all over again. And I want to spoil my grandbabies some. I got to make sure they're good. I got to keep them on the straight and narrow and stuff. But I just want to spoil the crap out of them. I just want them to be so happy. And I already have my grandma name. My grandma name is Sassy because I'm going to be a sassy grandma. You're in Arizona? Listen, North Florida is where it's at. I'm just saying that. North Florida is where it's at. Don't ignore hurricanes that are coming, right? Ignore those. Other than that, it's pretty cool. Well, I'll look it up. I feel like I can't look up my color. However, I can't. So sure. I would look up more than one place. Maybe if you put it in. What did I say yours was? Because I know I wrote it down. Oh, like a cloudy white. Let me finish Emily's and Avery's, and I'll look up yours real quick. I'll help you look it up. Okay, Emily. Okay, Emily has pink, like a really, really, really pale pink, but then she has a very, very pale purple as well. So like a baby pink and like a lavender for Emily. We got a baby pink and a lavender. Okay, and then Avery. Avery's very red. Avery is red. Fire engine red. Bright red. Bright red. Okay. I know Emily's got the very cutesy colors. Avery's got that fiery red. Avery's got fiery red. Okay, mommers, let's look yours up. Yeah, when I look at yours, I see white, but it's like cloudy white. Cloudy white. Okay. Okay, let's look it up. Okay, so this one that I'm seeing is for white is you're so welcome, Stacy. Um, you have very well balanced, you have a calm personality, you have an open personality, you are strong in your convictions. Hold on, wait, I have to look it up. You are someone that values truth, purity, healing, and protection. I'm literally reading it off of here. It's a good general color for emotional and mentally healing of others and removal of pain and suffering. I don't know, maybe you have like therapeutic aspects to you. This color, this aura color signifies a high level of enlightenment and a higher soul incarnate to help others. I don't know why it's cloudy. Maybe to me it's like cloudy, but like it's not like bright, bright, bright white. It's like a hazy kind of white. But I'm just gonna take it as white. Cloudy doesn't necessarily mean bad. It's just how it looks to me. Not cloudy as in bad. Oh yeah, you guys are gonna have to look up all these colors. Let's see. Let's see. I guess white is one of the highest energy colors you could be. I did not know that. A lot of honesty, cleanliness, uh, pure, great intelligence. Let's see. Let me go to images because I just looked it up on Google. Okay. Uh, full of wisdom, spiritual awakened, very evolved, enlightened, strong in your convictions. I mean, you just feel like you can't live up to, are you freaking kidding me? Listen, you better hush right now. You better hush right now, okay? You are more than leading up to that. Do not worry about that whatsoever. Do not worry about that whatsoever. Okay. All right. I had to think about something for a minute. Oh, Lord have mercy. Hopefully, I'm getting this like sickness out of my system because I don't feel like really necessarily bad. Like I'm not full of energy, but I don't feel too bad. Um, most of it is in like my throat and stuff. I will say, like last night, and the night before, like on Friday night, when I left you guys Friday night, I took like a good amount of sleep medicine, like a good amount. And I doubled up on the antibiotics and stuff that I have. I took a good amount of nighttime medicine. I took some extra like sinus medicine and stuff like that because I feel like that like in my face, like that pain and stuff like that in my face and then right here in my glands, they've been hurting pretty bad. And then my ears have also been clogged, so I took some like sinus stuff and I slept so hard last night and Friday night. I don't even think I barely moved or anything like that. Like I slept good and it felt good to have like really, really good solid sleep when I was sick. Hi, Ruby. How are you guys doing? Or how are you doing? Oh my God. Am I high or something? Good Lord. I can't even think. Loyal, committed, and everything I want to be and have worked so hard. You don't have to work hard to be something you already are, mommers. You do not have to work that hard to be something that you already truly are. You ain't fooling me, girl. I know how good you are. I can tell. I can feel people's energy and stuff. You can't play a player. I was just doing people's aura colors tonight. If you want to get in on it really quick, you can do it. It's $3 a person. I just need you to write the subject name or or in the subject, write the name of each person you want me to do, and it's $3 a person. If you want to get in on it really quick, I can do it for you. I'm just sitting here talking mess to people anyway. I do need to start making some more content and stuff to post and to do some reels. I want to take the content that I do have, like the live content, and I want to try to like chop it up a little bit and then put those in like little segments. And then that way I can have a whole bunch of stuff to post to like TikTok and put as reels and stuff like that. I guess gold could be rare. I don't really see gold on people all that much. Um, I I would say it's more rare because I don't see it that often. I've never seen like what did you have like the gold um yeah, the gold and purple combo. I haven't really seen that on people that I can remember. I don't really see gold all too often. You're feeling blue lately. I hope you get feeling better. I just got over being sick from a sinus infection. Oh, I'm so sorry. I've literally been sick so many times this year. I honestly like this strep throat feeling like from here to here is horrible. Mason had strep throat maybe like a month and a half ago. He got strep. That's the first time he's actually been sick. But I've been sick so many times, and it's always, always, always in my throat and my glands and my ears. Like it's just always this. And I don't know what it is. I don't think it's something in the house. I thought about possibly getting like some sort of like air purifier or something like that. But I'd want an air purifier that would like read the quality of the air because I'm curious. Like I'm curious what the air quality is. I don't. I know that I think they make little air quality readers. I'm not really sure. So I don't know if it's something like that, but something is making me constantly, constantly, constantly sick here. I'm talking about like every month, every month. The last time I got really, really, really sick, I lost my voice. I was like, I had no voice for like 2 days. Um, I had strep throat really bad. Um, I mean, it was a mess. And that's not the first time I've lost my voice this year. I've lost my voice completely, completely twice the whole entire time I've been with my boyfriend. And him and I have been together this month. It'll be 9 months. Yeah. On the 19th, I think it'll be 9 months. So this man has seen me sick countless amount of times, and I've literally said to him every time, I was like, I promise I've never been sick like this in my life. Like I don't know what it is, but something is wrong to where I'm constantly, constantly, constantly getting sick. I need help to continue on this path, not asking you, just saying because I'm a 63-year-old woman. I will figure it out eventually, hopefully sooner than later. I mean, honestly, if there's like anything that I can help you with or like anything like that, like if you have questions, I know what to do most of the time. I don't necessarily know exactly how to do everything, but there's a lot of stuff that I do know how to do. So if you're ever curious or whatever, like message me on somewhere. I get my Facebook messages more than, or I'm able to see my Facebook messages a lot faster more than I am like if someone messaged me on like Instagram or Twitter or something like that. I'm able to see my messages on Facebook fairly quickly. I get notifications for those. So if you want to like chat or ask me questions and stuff, anybody that has ever messaged me on Facebook will tell you like you could literally like just talk with me on Facebook. I have one of my followers, Kathy. I just talk shit with Kathy all the time. Chidi and I talk sometimes. I mean, anytime you guys message, I'll answer. Cheaty, I get notifications for because I turned it on because her and I talk all the time. But uh, I definitely will get my Facebook notifications. I think I turned my notifications on for Instagram now. So if you're on Instagram, you can message me on Instagram. But any way I can help, just ask away. You're not going to bother me. I'm in, listen, I'm a girl's girl. I'm a normal person. I don't think that I'm better than anybody. I know that there's some people where, they get a handful of followers and they think that their shit doesn't stink and they don't put pants on one leg at a time. And I'm very much the type of person where I could literally have 1 million followers and I would try to answer everybody that I possibly could. I would, I'd still put my damn pants on one leg at a time. I don't think that I'm better than anybody. I think that like people that think that they're better than people because they have people following them online does not of anything significant to me whatsoever. That's cool for them, but I judge people by their character and by their actions, um, not by what they have or don't have. Whether it's money, followers, things, I don't care about that kind of stuff. I grew up in a trailer park. I think eating hot dogs and macaroni and cheese is good as shit. My boyfriend and I literally, like, what was it? I forgot what it was. Oh, I think it was Friday before I started feeling really crappy. I was craving um now this is some poor white trash people stuff. So I was craving some pigs in a blanket, but I wanted them with hot dogs. I like to take the hot dogs and wrap crescent roll around the hot dogs and then like dip it in like honey mustard. Oh my god. It is so good. And I was telling my boyfriend, I was like, I kind of want like pigs in a blanket. And he goes, "Oh my God, I love those." And I was like, "You never told me that." My boyfriend has like a simple palate. Like he likes just simple, he just wants to be fed. He doesn't care what it is. He just wants to be fed. He's not really a cook. He doesn't really cook. So I'm the one that likes to cook. I like to cook. I like to do things on my grill. I like to do things on my smoker. I love to use my smoker. Crock pot, everything. Like I'm the cook, right? So listen, I'm a girl that loves to grill, like charcoal, love it, right? So um what was I saying? Oh, so I told him that I wanted stuff like that. I could literally have $1 million in my bank account. I will still eat hot dogs wrapped in crescent rolls. I love hamburger helper. I, I mean that I'm not saying I don't eat healthy things, but like tomorrow, excuse me, I'm gonna grill some sirloin steaks. I have a couple of them that are really good size. So I'm gonna slice those up. Well, I'm gonna grill them first, slice that up for me and my boyfriend and Mason. And then I have some potatoes I need to get rid of, so I'm gonna make some mashed potatoes. I don't know if I'm gonna do gravy or not. I might do some gravy, maybe some beef gravy. Um, Mason loves corn on the cob, so I'm gonna grill some corn on the cob when I grill the steaks. And then most of the time, Mason cons me into making cornbread for him. Mason, that boy will tear up some cornbread. That boy loves cornbread. Personally, I want to make jalapeno cheddar cornbread when I make cornbread, but he doesn't. Mason does not like cheese. Mason does not like cheese. He will put cheese on a cheeseburger. He will put cheese on uh what else does he put cheese? Oh, like a grilled cheese. Like he likes that, but like cheese, no. So tomorrow we're gonna do that for dinner. Tuesday, I don't know what's gonna happen because we got this little hurricane coming on. I think it's gonna be here. Well, let me look at the Windy app. Oh, Mason loves waffles. He'll tear up waffles, especially waffles with chocolate chips. Mason will tear up waffles. I actually had a memory pop up on my Facebook today, Kathy, and it was Mason eating chocolate chip pancakes with sausage on the side that I made him for breakfast. My brother is a biker and we have been to the White House. I feel comfortable anywhere. Oh, I love bikers. I love bikers. I grew up around them. I love riding on the back of a Harley. My boyfriend rides. I've ridden on the back of his many times. Um, Another person I was with, a couple of them, they rode motorcycles and I rode on the back with them all the time. So I'm very comfortable on the back of a bike. I love the bikers. Bikers might look scary to some people, but I'll tell you what, those bikers, even the guys that are in the clubs, they are very, very, very good people. They are very good people. They are very kind to children and animals, especially. They do a lot of charity work. They look big and scary because they're big, burly, heavily tattooed, big bearded guys. Um, and a lot of them get a bad rap because of what you see on TV or in the movies and stuff like that. Now, granted, there are some that'll punch your card if you go messing around and you shouldn't. But they're just no nonsense. They have low tolerance for bullshit, but they're really, really, really good guys. They really are really good guys. Um, what was I gonna say? I was just saying something. Oh, let me look on the Windy app because, or not on the app, on the web page real quick because now I personally, as a meteorology enthusiast, because I've always really been into weather, it says it's going to be here Wednesday. And I think that's still the trajectory, but I don't think it's going to be here Wednesday. I think that we're looking at more of like, right now it says it's supposed to be here Wednesday in the morning. I don't think it's going to be here Wednesday in the morning because normally, like, okay, so you have, say this is Florida, right? Okay, say this is Florida, like hanging out right this way, right? So Florida is a peninsula, which means there's water on three of the four sides. And the hurricane's coming off of like Mexico, so it's going to clip like one of the tips of Mexico, and then it's going to come out into the Gulf and come through like around Tampa. I think right now they have it going a little bit south of Tampa. That could change. It could go back up. It could go lower. Um, but around Florida is where we have the warmest water in the Gulf of Mexico. It's all around Florida, right? Normally in the Gulf of Mexico, where that warm water is, when the hurricane hits the warm water and that eye is in open water, it does two things. It'll strengthen and it'll slow down when it strengthens. So I wouldn't be surprised if it slowed down a little bit. They were calling it to be hitting us early in the morning on Wednesday around, we'll start to get like outer bands around, I think like 7, 8, maybe in the morning, something like that. I don't think we're going to get that early. I think once it gets into that warm water, it's really going to start to slow down and it's going to start to strengthen. So we just kind of like have to see. But now, right after Hurricane Milton, there is another storm that people were seeing coming back through. And let me see if I can pick that up. I'm not seeing it, but people were saying, I've seen some models that people were showing online, and it was of another hurricane coming through after Milton does. What is that over there? Whoa, Mylanta. Why is no one talking about this out here? Oh, it's just fizzling out. We have one that just came off of the coast of, well, hold on. Let me go back to see where it came from. Right now, it is sitting out in the Atlantic Ocean, and it is a big, big, big storm. Like, if I could show you guys what this looks like, it's huge. It's like more than double the size, like a hurricane. And it looks like it's going into, well, it's going to start to fall apart. And after that, I will say by Wednesday, it's going to be going into Spain and France and Portugal, but they're going to have some big storms, especially in France. But yeah, we're going to be getting it big time. Let's see. How are we looking over here in the Pacific? Because I know Japan get some very, very, very strong stuff sometimes too. Have a good night, Ruby. I'm gonna get off in a few minutes myself. I'm just looking at the weather here to see like what we can expect. Um yes, I'm done with the readings, Cheaty. I'm sorry. I'm just now seeing your comment. Internet Little Brother is the president of a famous biker club. He has supported his community with food and all the basic necessities. He would not want me to say anything. Yeah, I mean, honestly, bikers are some of the nicest people ever. They really are. I mean, um, I grew up around quite a few of them, and they're really, really, really good people. They're very good people. Well, guys, it's 1 o'clock here. I'm gonna go take my sleep gummy, and I'm gonna go hit the hay. All right, Kathy. Yeah, I'm gonna take off too, guys. I'm gonna try to come live again tomorrow, and we'll do some more readings. Tuesday, I don't know if we're gonna. I don't know how the weather is gonna be, so we'll just kind of like play it by ear. But I try to come live between like 9 to like 10:30 sometimes Eastern time. So it just like kind of depends, but I will for sure be live tomorrow. So I will see you guys all then. And I hope you guys have a good day tomorrow. I hope that you guys drink plenty of water, get plenty of rest, be kind to other people, be kind to yourself because we're all very hard on ourselves. So be kind to yourself too. Drink your water and have a good day tomorrow. And hopefully, I will see you guys tomorrow. If not, I'm going to cry. You guys don't want me to cry, do you? All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye.